So on some of our preliminary notes, okay. Trina had to leave Mexico because Vaughn had a medical emergency. I would like to say this here for guys. Please get your health checked. Check your health. Check and make sure you are doing the things you need to do to make sure you're here for the people that love you. Sometimes we often don't go to the doctor as we should, and things crop up on us. This man had 30 pounds of fluid build up on him. The doctors told him, had he had two beers, that he wouldn't have been with us still. Like, that is a very touching situation for guys, and I know for like her, but just imagine him just going on like normal. He's 300 pounds and 30 pounds is fluid buildup. Like, we cannot keep ignoring our health. It has to be in the forefront. We have to take care of us. Next thing, he has like a 90-day routine where he's got to basically change his habits of life. We have to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. If we are not, what's going to happen is we're not going to be here for the loved ones. And we have to show the younger crowd too that health is wealth. And I used to not understand that years ago, and more, and now I understand what people are saying. Health is wealth. You gotta take care of yourself to keep going, to keep making money, to keep doing things, to keep being here for your family. If you can, when our time is coming, it's coming. But if you can do something, take care of your health. Lose the weight. Do whatever it needs to be done. But you gotta take care of yourself. Otherwise, like, I see people that are my age, and I'm going to, sing my class reunion, and not class reunion, but mega reunion. And I'm looking at people, and they're larger than what they normally would have been. And I'm looking like, not saying that I'm small and I'm healthy, but what I'm saying is, there comes a point in time when we have to take the initiative. If we can't sit up straight and we're not walking, we're waddling, that's an issue. That's a major issue. Our pants can't go up on our waist, and we're wearing all these big clothes. Like, it's an issue. We have to take care of ourselves. Let me go. I'm gonna move on from that because I can go on all day with that. As far as everything else, Toni in the studio, love seeing her in the studio. I do think, and she said she's performing at Jazz Fest, so with 45 minutes, no break. So love seeing Toni. I don't want to see Toni lose her life, so I definitely think that we should. Toni has to not work as hard. I think that we gotta be able to just say, hey, we can't take on all these things. We may need a break in between. We may need some type of little something just to clear ourselves. Because she does have heart issues. And Toni's one of our royalties. Like, that's Hollywood royalty. Like, there are so many hits that come from Toni Braxton. So, I mean, we gotta make sure we here with Toni. Tamar, I like that she's supporting her friend, T.S. Madison, as far as in her Outlaw podcast. It is still obviously a touchy subject for the niece and everybody. And I understand. I don't have any family secrets like that. So I don't understand those things. I'm sure there are secrets and things that, my family has or whatever. But we don't have anything that I know of that is that triggering to people to where we want to cover it up or push it up under. I do commend the niece, like I say, for coming out, talking about it. And let's see what they talk about on the next part of it. I will be right back. I would like to say this here. I did not. Well, I knew that she was sent to cease and desist. I didn't realize that. I saw them on the show. I thought that she had recorded it or something because you saw it on the show. I did not know, like, we haven't really seen this interview yet because the family attorney sent Tamar cease and desist. And I think maybe she should have just kept her mouth closed and just dropped the bombshell like she always does. It's probably what I would have done. So therefore, there would be no cease and desist. Yeah, that I would have been a little pissed off on that. Now she says her villain era was the first season. Back then, yeah, she probably was a lot of more, a lot. She was younger, and not as mature as she is now. And saying that Tamar is mature is that's a lot to say these days, and I hate that because she gets a bad rap on not being the mature person, the one that craves fame and stuff. And while I know fame is from my understanding, an addiction and a drug within itself, she is good TV. I will say that she is good TV, but there is a level of they did give her the mean girl, but were you doing stuff that maybe have warranted you being called the mean girl? Possibly, maybe. Who am I? Maybe, you know. Okay, so Towanda not excited about all her sisters being where she is. Being a Virgo, I understand your loyalty, your word, your bond. You try to go above and beyond to help everybody else. And sometimes we don't always feel like we are getting that in return. I get her. She's upset that Toni couldn't make it, whatever. You want her other sisters there being the dress. Her mom and only Trina's there and her daughter. So I get it. You want your other two sisters there. Makes sense. I understand being a Virgo. That first dress is a hell no. I'm not even gonna put that on the screen. As far as the second dress, I will clip that in, and I'll clip it in here so you can see it. But that dress is beautiful. It looks amazing. Lavender purple, whatever color, what you want to call it. I never thought that I would see someone walking down the aisle in that color. Not saying I thought, it just didn't come to mind. It is a beautiful dress on her. Like, she's beautiful. She is being painted in a certain light this season. My Virgo sister, I need you to correct that, but I'm gonna clip it in here for you right now. So, 1 second. Trina and her husband throwing away all this food. Now, whatever these apple fritters are that he has imported in, I've never had them. I've had an apple fritter. I think it's like a donut thingy or whatever. Maybe that's what they're talking about. But are they that good? I mean, they are good. I would say that they are good. If you get a hot one, they're amazing. Like, they're amazing. So I, I, I guess I'm understanding why he doesn't necessarily want them thrown away. But okay, I get it. I get it. I'm happy to see her helping him, and sometimes as a spouse, you have to help your partner or your husband, your wife, whoever it may be, a family member, friend. Sometimes we have to help them by choosing to eat healthy because they're around us. They're doing everything around us, and sometimes we have to restrain or hold ourselves from eating just any and everything that we want to eat too. So I get it. I get it. So I'm happy to see that and showing that. Now, him and them apple fritters, he's very stubborn on those, so I'm gonna have to pay more attention to apple fritters. I never really paid attention to them like that, but I've had them here and there. So wherever he's getting them from in St. Louis, they obviously got to be amazing. Okay, so let me go back on this here. Miss Evelyn, let's see. Not talking to her daughters. We people have gotta talk to people and let people know let our family knows what's going on with us. Hiding that, nobody wants to just all of a sudden be like, oh my God, they died. We didn't have those moments to cherish. And I get some people's like, oh, I don't want nobody worried about me. But you would feel bad if someone did not do that to you. You would feel a type of way. And maybe not. Maybe some people aren't. Maybe some people don't care. But if you're my family, I want to know ahead of time so I can mentally prepare myself for those things rather than not having that moment to do that and then it hits you. Um, Glad to see that Miss E is doing very well, better, and that there may be another, surgery or need to put another stent in. My grandmother had one of those as well. So I understand cleaning the blockage out or whatever. And it does require a change in your eating habits and stuff. But like she said, the heart is a muscle, and she has to go basically to cardiac rehab or whatever you. So, your health is important. I'm glad to see Toni coming in and making sure her mom is good. Toni has her own heart issues, and you know, I know sometimes as we get older, we don't want to see our parents kind of go through some things, but I mean, the cycle of life is there, and that can be heavy thinking about it at times too. So it makes sense. I would drop everything for my mom to any of my family members actually. So yeah, um, dealing with the heart is nothing to play with. So yeah, I would have done what Toni did. So I'm interested to see her journey with it. I hope they chronologize that and show us because a lot of people really don't take, um, a lot of people take for granted of their health, and it's a blessing to be here amongst the living. So yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the review. Um, Season seems to be a little heavy. So Miss E thought that she was just doing like an exercise test or a sleep study, not a sleep study, but a heart test. And thank God Logan said, oh, she's having surgery. So parents out there, we the children, we want to know what's going on with our parents. We don't want to know last minute. We want to know right then. We want to know what's happening. We want to know what's going on. So my mama tell me everything. When she goes to the dentist, wherever she going, she's gonna let me know. So, um, that's enough of that. Please talk to your people. Please ask your people how they're doing. Please just make sure everybody's doing good in your family. We never know when our loved ones. Love on each other. See them as much as you can. Um, This restaurant is what we have been waiting for because this is what they've been teasing. So everyone's here. And let me see how many minutes I have. So we got about like 7 minutes left on the show. So obviously we're going to get into it and then we're going to cut it. So here we are, right? Give us the good meat and potatoes and then stop us. Make us want more. So I'm a little confused. Okay. The maid of honor, Tamar, saying that she was relieved of the duties. Everyone claimed they got the same invitation. Okay, we're going to move beyond that. Besides that, cease and desist. They break the fourth wall with the producer coming in. My question would be is, why is everyone denying a cease and desist? Like all the sisters are denying it. So we're saying the attorney just drafted this up by himself? Like, make some damn sense. That doesn't make sense to me. And then you give me a to be continued, and then Tamar, She said they're messing up her business or what have you, but I'm just confused as to why everyone's denying the cease and desist. I don't get it. And I am, and a to be continued as well because I'm so freaking confused. We will review this on next week. I'm confused as to what is happening because how y'all send this girl a cease and desist and everybody's confused. So you saying now Miss E sent it? Or the attorney just can just now send up cease and desist on because he's the family attorney? And then it leaves a lot of confusion here that I don't like. So, yeah, I'm really confused. To be continued.